Hi Scorpio, how are you doing? You have just stepped into the ninth inning. I welcome all you Scorpios to open your heart, your mind. You could be a cross watcher. You could be someone with your Scorpio in their chart. So you guys can open up your mind, your heart, your intellect, just your embracement, I guess, as we dive off into these Scorpio energies. All right. So Scorpio, I do not know what's going to come out, but these messages will not resonate with everyone. Take what applies. You know that already. Okay, it could be good, it could be bad. I really don't know. All right, but we're going to try to come out with the best solution to the issue, or celebrate the wins. Okay, it's either or here. You know what's going on for Scorpio. What's going on for Scorpio? High vibration. High vibration. All right, we have the Queen of Swords here. We have the Nine of Wands. We have the Death card. We have the Emperor. One more card. And we have the Nine of Swords. Bottom of the deck is what? The Ten of Pentacles. Okay? This could involve family. It could involve your stability. It could involve investments that you have made. Okay? Or are going to make. Alright? So, first card where we got is the Queen of Swords. Okay? That's someone who's very intelligent. Very clear-minded. Speaks with direct communication. Kind of like if you're in this Queen of Swords energy, you could be dealing with the Queen of Swords, but if you're in this Queen of Swords energy, you're having to think your way through something here with this Nine of Wands to where you can feel exhausted. You can feel like, you know, you now having to be the Queen of Swords in a situation here has gotten you to where you're like, you know, almost ready to throw in the towel. Okay? You want a situation to end, come to a closure. You could be dealing with the Scorpio or an Aries. But there's an ending to a situation where you want it to come to an end. Or maybe it could be this hard trial of being the Queen of Swords and you sticking in there, not giving up. Now the cycle or something is ending for a new cycle to begin. But it looks like you could be dealing with the Aries, like I said, or something about you standing in your power. But there's anxiety and worry. Okay? You could be, you know, I don't know if it's somebody you're dealing with, but there's a Queen of Swords, you or them, that feels like they've been through a lot of spiritual battles, a lot of physical battles, okay, things coming at them, but it's a warrior spirit though, you know. So this transition that someone is, you or them or someone you're, I don't know if this is you or I don't know, but take it where it fit. But it's like you going through a transformation, but it's like this with this Emperor card. I don't know if you're this could be society too that brings you anxiety. Okay, people that are or someone that is like a dictatorship energy. Okay, we're gonna clarify, but I see that you're very clear-minded. Okay, you have clarity about a situation, or this could be you standing in your truth that you are tired, you know what I'm saying? And you want something to come to an end. And that could be either the way someone or you having to rule a situation here that gives you anxiety. Or it could be about an emperor that's in your life that's giving you anxiety and worry and stress, okay? Or maybe this is something about what needs to end is that you're clear that you are fit for the battle for some of you guys, okay? And this transformation ending of you going through maybe this energy causing you to be the Queen of Swords is ending and a new one is happening. But it's like, I don't know if it's like, you may end up telling yourself you are in this Emperor energy. Let's clarify. Okay, y'all see the cards? Okay. All right, I'm putting it back up. Yeah, you might have of having to let go of a way of thinking that's controlling you, or I don't know. Let me just clarify. All right, so we have the Five of Cups. So this Queen of Swords energy has you where, you know, you feel this regret of maybe an action that you took too swiftly, okay? Someone's mourning the action or holding on tightly to an outcome, or maybe you're the Queen of Swords, like I said, because you had to take an action very swiftly. Hold on, y'all. Okay, Scorpio. All right, so this is the Emperor card here that flew on the floor. All right. This could be a father figure too for some of you. So you're not going to give up. You're sticking in there. There could be a collaboration that you could be in, or with this boss figure, a boss, or that you collaborate with this person and you waiting for some type of results to come in, so you can move forward towards a new love, or this is you taking swift action towards a new beginning, okay? Queen of Swords, clear, okay, ready to speak your mind. Standing in this Emperor energy, ready to move very swiftly. You're ready for some type of change, and I believe, Scorpio, that you know, for some of you guys, that you have to initiate this change, okay? Taking control, taking your power back in the situation here, okay? And you having this courage and confidence to move forward here very swiftly. All right, maybe this was in the past, I don't know, but you are someone who has been through a lot, okay, which leaves you in this Five of Cups energy when it comes to taking your power back or being in this power position, I'm hearing, okay? And you could like just be thinking a lot about what's happened, okay, looking at the cup half empty or whatever they say, whatever. But I see you thinking about a collaboration that you was supposed to take you far. But what happened is that, I don't know. Or this saying don't give up. Even though you could be in this energy of the Five of Cups, thinking about the past. There could be you, because this don't make sense to me right here, of you just wanting to throw in the towel, feeling exhausted, feeling, you know, like you've been through a lot, okay? And you may be in this Five of Cups energy, regretting a collaboration that you was in, okay, that was on your path. Like I said, it was supposed to take you far, but then here's the Chariot and the Ace of Cups. So this could happen while you're going through some type of depression or downtime. But I'll put these back, y'all, because I done read them. Y'all see what they say, but they bring a little bit of confusion. Let's sum that up. Let's sum up those 4 cards. All right. Not saying that I wanted the Five of Cups to come out there, y'all, but I mean the Five of Swords to come out there, but you know, it needs to make sense to me, okay? So you tired of a lot of Five of Swords situations probably being treated unfairly. You could like like I said in the other card, some kind of collaboration that you went towards to, you know, gain some type of, I'm hearing, favor in your situation to bring about this new beginning in love, or a new love. This could be a relationship, I don't know, okay? But I see where there was an action that caused just some negative energy to come out. Okay, so transformation because you're strong. Okay, because you are holding the intensity. I'm hearing holding the intensity of a situation in. Okay, you could be going through a transformation with a Leo, and you may feel guarded. You may feel like, you know, you in a situation in this energy, you're going to be more strong, more confidence in yourself. Okay, patience with yourself, calm. Okay, and like have this courage and confidence. You know, even to have boundaries, even to put up some type of guard. I don't know if you feel challenged, but let's keep on. So we have the Emperor. So this could be a boss, a father figure. This could be an Aries. You know, someone doesn't want to give up or balancing out a situation here. Okay, you Scorpio could be. There could be an Aries that you know that doesn't want to give up or will not give up on trying to balance out or alchemize the situation here. This could be you taking your power back, and with what strength and courage you have left, you're going to balance yourself out. Or this is because an ending had happened because you put up boundaries. I don't know. Let's keep on going. You could be dealing with a Pisces, or you could be you know, stuck in a situation, in a mindset, or needing to isolate yourself so you can see things from a different perspective here with this anxiety. Okay, you could be dealing with the King of Cups energy. Bottom of the deck is a Magician. Okay, so what I see is that this stress and worry that you have going on here. Okay, thinking about maybe this could be a Aries that you could be involved with. Okay, or a Scorpio. But you may be taking your power back or standing in your power, being strong and not wanting to give up and seeing things from a different perspective here. Isolating yourself, kind of like withdraw, I'm hearing, in order to get some enlightenment about this situation here. You could be regretting a situation with a Aries, and you could be illustrating this strength. So you may have Leo in your chart. And whatever strength or courage you got, you're not somebody who gives up, okay? But you could be stressed and worried about Aries and Leo, and it's something about the willpower or some type of strength that you could be getting from a Pisces, okay? I don't know, okay? But you take a swift action, took some type of swift action, or will take a swift action that's going to put you in a Five of Swords energy, okay? Maybe this is something being said or something being done, some actions being done that's unfair, which makes you going to put up your guard, and it's like you like defending yourself as you try to balance yourself, as you try to alchemize situation. I guess go within or meditate, or this could be you rationalize. I'm hearing rationalize because we have the Emperor energy here. What's going on? It's going to, I guess it's going to show you some type of inner strength that you have with controlling your emotions, okay? Let's see. So you've been in this Queen of Swords energy here. Very clear on your position on here, okay? With the Emperor, you, because of your power, because of your strength, because of you taking your power back, you're going to make a move, right? Or did make a move, okay? And this move that you're going to make, maybe you, like I said, you're somebody who a warrior spirit does not give up. But it's like you can make the move. I don't know if you can or you will or you did, but you was in the Five of Swords about it, Five of Cups and the Five of Swords. Like your emotions and how you felt about the situation was like very negative. I don't know if you dealt with somebody that was negative or you thought they was being negative against you. But your willing spirit to not give up in this power that you have gives you strength over the Five of Swords, over the enemy in your life, over, you know what I'm saying, anything that's unfair, something like that, right? Or it could be you not giving up or wanting to give up on a Leo who is in the Five of Swords. Maybe you believe that you're getting unfairly treated, right? You're trying to stand in your power, stand, you know what I'm saying, be someone who is not easily moved, I'm hearing. or you're trying to show, I'm hearing resistance as well, okay? And this is like you, I know I'm hearing this is your personality, okay? And you, being a Scorpio, you could be dealing with the North Scorpio. You could be dealing with the Aries. I have that twice. You could be dealing with Sagittarius, a Pisces, or a Leo. But I see where you probably went through an ending, okay? Because you stood in your power and you stood up for yourself against a Leo. But you also, too, have went through a lot with this person, and it's leaving you very guarded, okay? This transformation is like it was like you was going to give up on the situation or you was going to stand in your power. So it was a choice that had to be made. One had to be let go so you could stand in the other one. You standing in your power, okay, illustrating the strength, or you're going to be, is going to, maybe this authority figure, maybe this is someone who you answer to, or whatever it may be. This could be a father figure or just a masculine figure that you are being very calm with by going within and meditating, or trying to make peace, I'm hearing, because the Temperance is about peace as well. So you standing in your power, I hear it makes someone have to do no choice but to bow to your intention or something like that, because of the things that you've been through has like activated some type of strength in you, or this is you having the ability just to let someone just believe they have the power, or I don't know, or this is you just allowing some things to happen because someone has more authority than you do, okay? But I see where you could be standing in your power, seeing things differently, and like adding, you know, alchemizing the situation here, putting enough in, or just you know what I'm saying? It's not like everything, but whatever this is, you fusing something together. It could be your strength and the way you control your emotions, the way you do what you have to do anyway, okay? It's something about you, you can't, whoever you are, Scorpio, you can't shy away or cut off who you really are. This kind, generous type person who is a good listener, a good friend, good masculine energy, whether you're masculine or feminine, you have a way of controlling your emotions towards the situation here, especially when anxiety and worry got something to do with it. Of course, you want to give up on the situation, but what's going to come in, you could come in, is a King of Cups energy here, okay? And it could be a Pisces. Or it's something like you can be going through some situations, but it's like I'm hearing you don't have to stay in them. If something's going to happen or something has happened, okay? It's something about you having power over the situation, okay? And I'm hearing favor. I'm hearing you being able to, just because you're going through a lot with the Nine of Wands, okay? It's like you, just when you want to give up on something, I'm feeling like something else comes in. All right, every time. Okay, so this death and rebirth energy that you could be illustrating, I'm trying to tap in. I think that's how somewhat it happens. You have to let me know in the comments. It's like when you come to the end of a situation where you could be like, okay, I have nothing else I can do about it. Nothing else can be done. Nothing else can be done to me. You know how I see it, whatever it may be. But as soon as you're ready to give up, or the situation becomes too overwhelming, something else steps in. Okay. So for some of you, it's favor. For some of you, it's another situation or another solution to a situation here. Okay. And you, like, being this alchemist, being this person who wants to be fair, being this person who wants to remain in peace, it's like you having to do something that you don't want to do, but you're doing it anyway. You could have a Aries who is like a boss figure, or some type of, it could be an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, okay? But it's something about you having control, having this power over a situation here, okay? And you're standing right in the middle of three people here. And it's like you have been through a lot with these people. You feel like you've been through a lot, okay? But you're a warrior, because I guess that you are, having patience with it all, okay? Trying to see things from a different perspective. You're well balanced. So you could be impartaking energy as well. Something is building up your energy or building up a auric body. I'm hearing something like that, okay? And so you going through these endings, okay, that's illustrating how much strength you have. Or ending, you know, you being this person who is, I'm hearing deep off in the subconscious at times. You see something that tells you that something is not, I'm hearing something is not so much of what it is, but it could be seeming like that, okay? And you can feel guarded at times. But like I said, as soon as you're ready to give up on the situation, something else comes in, okay? And that's for some of you, I don't know who this resonates with, but you are someone who's very sharp-minded, okay? You're very clever. You're very, you know what I'm saying? Your intellect is you always thinking with your mind. You're a very independent type person as well. Someone who, you know, don't need a lot of supervision. Someone who don't need somebody to monitor them. Somebody who is just, you know, knows, you know, has a certain outlook on life, you know, with clarity, right? And whatever energy that you could be soaking about some authority that you have, I'm hearing, seeing you have to give over authority. It's not a bad thing, but it's like you quick to go into a mindset, or was quick to go into a mindset that, oh, somebody doing something to me or whatever it may be. But what you're learning is that controlling your emotions, controlling, you know, I'm just hearing favor. Like maybe things are happening to you for favor and you want to take control of a situation or situations. But the thing is for you to lay back and be treated. That's what an emperor does. You know what I'm saying? That's what a person who has worked in themselves to receive balance, this is what they get, is balance. But you may have some type of energy where you know, it makes you uncomfortable at times because you used to be in control, or that you want to be in control. But anyway, collective, keep on doing what you're doing. As far as, you know, thinking with your mind, your intellect, and being strong, because what's coming in or turning to actualization is that, you know, you are, I don't know, something hearing about build up character. You have somebody that's coming in that's very caring and compassionate. You probably have been through the mud with some situations here, but you have something that's turning to actualization, something that's moving you forward here, and it's your inability for some of you guys to be like very settled energy. I don't really know how to name it. It's more of like whatever, you know what I'm saying? But peace be unto you, collective. I humbly thank you guys for liking and subscribing to my channel. I hope that this reading in some kind of way makes sense to you in some kind of way. Until next time, I love you guys, and Ashe.